Round 2. Thought I could do this with you. So I have this essential oils thing I made. And it's basically just water and essential oil. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping my hair wet, because I totally wanted that wet look for my picture, is what I was thinking. And there should be a comb in here. I'm going to be so pissed. My comb is gone. Which it seems like it is. Ugh. No. Well, what a bunch of baloney. I can only blame myself for my own frustrations too. Plus, it's more upsetting than anything. And that I believe that not everybody is willing to accept that it's your fault for everything, basically. You can blame your parents so much, but what are you doing about everything now? As I've said before, it's basically us nurturing the inner child within ourselves. I've said that quite a few times, and it's coming up multiple times. Grouchy. It's just not here. I thought about doing the driver's, or should I say the custom license plate, although I'm also trying to be financially wise right now. I imagine I can do that at any time. Going to bring a meditation book, my 2 updates of address, my finances to handle my business. Brought my rose quartz, at least, so I can put that in here. That would be appropriate. To keep it in my vehicle finally. I need to vacuum my car. That's also on the list. And how about some lip gloss? My Dior that I love so much. I need a structured eyes plan. I have no plan. I'd like to go to school. I know that's in the plan. I'd like to save up some capital and feel secure and stable independently without doing things that make me feel shitty, which in some aspect I'm still doing with the OnlyFans stuff, though sometimes that can be liberating. So I'm kind of getting comfortable with self-worth or who I am. I mean, it's hard to explain. It's not, I mean, I'm still learning the lessons from the mistakes I've made in the past, essentially. And some things I don't really fully see why it's wrong, other than I'm being told that it's wrong and that I'm a garbage person because I've done that, or that I don't deserve this career or that career because I've had that experience. At the same time, I kind of find that to be empowering, to make it my F you, I'm better than that, or I can do this anyway. I have so much I need to do. Though what really needs to be done is meditation, and I have this little simple book, so hopefully it can help me get started. Just a little bit, to have a little bit more of peace in my life and some sanity. I just need to make things go better for myself and make better investments in myself, and that doesn't mean just financially. Energetically, I need to basically red X everybody and have some time for me and recharge my batteries and really get into a healthier position, because every time I get stressed out, this bleeding process keeps happening. And I really need to establish boundaries more than anything else and get to a place where I can be healthy. I need some sort of like area that has tons of greenery, almost like a house in the middle of nowhere, where I can have peace and clarity and tons of space within the house. A room to make art, an outdoor area for George. I'm visualizing and I'm attempting to imagine great things and great outcomes. And it's very easy to get discouraged and lose faith and to let our shadow overpower us and hold us down in the same old position. I feel somewhat great because I've taken a huge step today into enhancing the progress of the development of my future. And it may be some tiny steps, though it's really nice to have some answers. I plan on getting some more answers today, although this is something I need to address first in order to keep my vehicle on the road. And I'll take it from there. I have some things up my sleeve I have planned should I be put into those positions. And let me now address that the video I had stated before that I would share from the psychic, I must have deleted it instantly or even permanently deleted it because it's not there, which was kind of frustrating because there were some things that I needed to hear. Or perhaps I'm just meant to see her again. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think that was just then. There was a lot of information given. She told me to write things down. Instead, I spoke them down to you in some essence. The biggest thing that stuck with me, though, that rings in my mind on a constant basis since the experience is about how I need to process and how important it is to observe the now and to really live in the now and truly take it all in. And then I really like what Rose said yesterday about how it's pieces of the puzzle and how it may not make sense now, and it's not something that I'm going to use right this second, though later on down the line it's going to come a time. And though it doesn't make all sense right now how the puzzle is all coming together, though in the future it will. I'm very pleased to have you with me here and thankful for you to be listening and to be so kind, considering, and caring. I know there's a few things I'd like to ask of you, though. I'd basically enjoy to meditate on what that is. I could mention material things, like how I need a new laptop cord because a bunny chewed mine, or I'm going to need a new laptop in order to pursue college if that's really in the cards for me. Southwest gift cards. Help me fly away. I'm going to need a couple of them. They only allow $200 denominations, and if I book right now, it looks like it's about $300 to go to Utah, and I can book that right now. The frightening thing is I don't really know where I'm going to be in May, and I don't really know how I'd get back up here if I found my way back to Miami. I don't really know how things are going to pan out. Part of me is at the winds of fate, and part of me I'm creating. So I have to be careful in my thought process. At the same time, I have to be conscious that it's all part of the plan no matter what. I'm going to have to get gas. I'm killing my vehicle right now. I'm at 2 bars. PayPal. Other than that, the things that I can ask you to do is to love you and to send love back, to be kind to one another, to be considerate, be aware of another person's situation, and don't be so absorbed in your own, even though it feels like you're alone. Create that space so grace may enter and authentic healing can begin. Trust yourself and talk to yourselves in a good way. And know that you are on your way and time is limited. Take a walk in nature. Go barefoot. Soak yourself in some magnesium, 2 pounds minimum preferably, for 40 minutes. I want to say 40 minutes max, 20 minutes minimum. Make sure that your head is submerged from here, and you'd like to soak your neck, ears, and throat. That doesn't seem right. So that's basically saying neck twice. I have homework to do, obviously. Seriously, though, I gotta go. Bye. I'll be back.